So I'm just gonna take a look at these. I think a video would just be easier to do. Cause I already watched it once, and so I think I might be able to gather a bit from this. Because what I noticed you doing good at the start was using Shine, like right here. That's the first way you go to kill. And I believe after the second stop, you just stop going for it. And I'll notice in a lot of areas, especially at the start, like right there, you were really good at taking laser, dash back, and then getting a punish off of it, whether it be grab or... Actually, I don't remember everything you got, but I know you got a grab here, and that was really good. Not a bad punish. I mean, preferably you go for something else. Right here, I wouldn't go for Shine. I noticed somewhere else I'd go for up tilt or something. So, like, just good grab there. You up smash again. You could have shined again. Double shine and then get another edge guard off that, but right here, he's gonna go back. He's obviously gonna side B. Rarely you should just go for the shine here, because how often are you gonna hit this exact thing? Especially because it's Falco. He's got invincibility on this. So I would have up tilted in this very spot. I don't know if you can see my mouse, but I would up tilt here, just send him up, and then you can bear, get a shine off that, or get a platform tech chase, and you can go off there. But I don't think shine was the move. Maybe even down smash would have worked. But you got him in punish. Everyone messes that part up. This was really good to get off the platform, and I like that back air. That back air is always pretty safe. Right there, I mean, yeah, I don't think you had to bear that area, but it's fine. Right there, I noticed this Falco loves using that top platform. There's very few times where you should try and contest it there. Like, you're not Falcon, you can't up air that and hit the ground and still be in an advantageous position. I would just stop going for that top platform altogether. Because if you're going to full hop is good when you're the one above, but when you're below Falco here, no, there's no point. Right there, that was a nice way to get out of the corner, but that was a bad recovery. There's no reason you should have went up there. So like, let's see. There, right here, you get hit by the laser. Right here would have been a perfect time to side B to ledge. But instead you jump, go high, telegraph it, don't even edge cancel it. And this is so reactable for him, which is what he did. Because you side B and he just back aired. You could have got the Omps attack, but again, it was kind of pointless. Why the fuck did he go to top platform? He's a fucking idiot. What the fuck was that? Anyways, there, you could have side B'd there again. You could have sweet spotted there. Especially at that spacing, that would have been good. But that was a nice there. You could pressure that a bit more. It's always a bit scary to do that, but you could pressure the tournament winner. I don't like that full hop nair there, but it's full hop, so it's pretty strong. That smash from the corner. I do notice you tend to go to top platform there, which is how you got killed at the very end of game 2, but we'll get there. That was a beautiful dash back into grab. And that was a nice call out on the laser. Again, you can up tilt. Down smash was not the best spot, especially because he went higher up. So again, I'd just go for the up tilt there, and I just scrap the down smash. That was a nice SDI. Nice good. You can't be doing that. I've noticed it before when you try to get off ledge. Either ledge dash. Don't do that full. I'll try and go back for it, but you got a ledge dash. You can't pressure with this shitty bear. Like, you don't even reach platform. You don't even reach platform, so you can't even land. So you literally only get something if he decides to drop from platform and do nothing. So just scrap this altogether. If you're gonna try and go for bear off ledge, actually jump immediately and don't do that delay. Otherwise, ledge dash and that'd just be a lot better. You got punished there. And yeah. There's no defensive option that would have got you anything either, but... He goes for top platform. That's literally... He's just dancing around there. Basically, but there's nothing he gains from going to top platform. You just hold her down on center stage. All he can do is dare him. I believe you cornered yourself a bit there, but... Yeah, you've also been full hopping there, and he's finally catching on to it. That was a nice under ledge. See, that's a good running shot, and you kind of just stopped doing it after this. Again, you full hopped, and you got it there. Yeah, that was a not bad side option, but just too low. That area there, I'll point it out. I've done the same thing a million times too. So like right here, this option sucks. This option literally sucks. Jumping off platform like this to try and aerial the ground, it sucks against Falco. Because, first of all, it's reactable. Second of all, you're attacking a spot that he's not even going to be in later. Like, you'll see right here. Look, he's already moving. You're already out of position. So that spot really just sucks. I've done the same thing a million times too, but avoid that. Right there, that was a nice take laser up smash. And you didn't dash back this time. That's a very key thing there. Because eventually you're just gonna start dashing back and losing space. That was a nice cover on the jumping ledge. See, that was a nice time you avoided that. Oh, there was a shielding there that I didn't like. This is where you should have dashed back. Instead, you just shield, and you're just in disadvantage from that. Because if you were to take laser, even wave dash back or just dash back, he wouldn't have got that. Honestly, a pivot would have been the best thing there, but no one's going to pivot there. But he gets out of the corner. You put yourself in the corner there. I know you're trying to punish him, but you put yourself in the corner, and now look where you are. You got bared, and then you're just down. So I noticed that happen a lot more in the next game. So let's go to the next game. So there, I would just try not to just corner yourself, because you seem to be really good on center stage. God, he's at the platform a lot. There, see it? Running shine. It worked beautifully. See, there wasn't so bad, but you did kind of corner yourself a bit more. He didn't punish it, but still. Yeah, he's kind of just dancing around. You don't have to double jump there. That could have just been a full hop bear and you've been fine. Because you double jumped, you went too high, and he got the free bear, and now you cornered you a bit. It's kind of just holding for me there. See right there, he couldn't really do anything. Like that up tilt there was amazing. Because what could he do? If he lands and you up tilt him, I guess it's a neutral trade there, but he kind of just cornered himself again by daring here and then going back. And I believe you kind of cornered yourself there, but you had the space. Don't do that. Don't do that double laser from ledge. That's just bad. That would have been great to go to ledge, but that should have been a wave dash, but I assume that's just a flub. Nice tech chase. Nice grab. There, I would probably just go for bear. Platform tech chase like that. You can either go for an up air, like landing up air to cover the tech in place. Let's go back a little bit. Right here, you could just go for like there. If you're gonna expect a tech in place like this, just up tilt. That also works. Yeah, you kind of just landed there, but you're in a bad position. Good for roll read, good for bear. I would normal get up here and not get up attack. Well, I wouldn't, but I mean, that's what you should do. But you cornered yourself again here. Like, going back a little bit. Right here, you're not really baiting, or you're not really forcing anything by going this way. If you went back, you'd still have stage, or you still have better positioning, and the Falco Dare would have you here, and you'd be able to force him back. Now you're in a disadvantageous position because now you're cornering yourself. That was a nice full up. There, not a bad bear attempt, and I noticed here you went for up air. You should just went for that. Yeah, you did full up there. You didn't punish it, but I know you will later. Goes for that top. That's what's... Okay, I'll go back because I really want to point that out. So right here, that's where your money's position is. And you were, like, when you were in this position, you really fucked him up. Like, there, that could have just been a reaction and you would have got another punish off of it. And you cornered yourself by doing that. So I would try and keep in mind the risk-reward of going towards ledge here. Because now you're in a bad position. And look, he's getting damage off of it. There, no, that's fine. There, don't... At this percent, I wouldn't be doing shine jab ever. Because Falco's that weird character that just pops up no matter what. See, that was not a bad bear there. But it didn't really get you too much. I personally would have, right in that recovery, I would have just went straight in. Because worst case scenario, he hits you with a dare. You just either tech it, slide off, or roll. Preferably you just miss the tech and that'd be fine, but you never want to risk only kin this lip and then being dead, but that's what I would have done. And yeah, but it's a tough spot anyways. That was a nice thing to cover there. That was beautiful. Right there, that was beautiful. See, that's a lot better than doing the jump off ledge into an aerial, because you actually stay, you don't limit your options by staying right here and limiting where you're being. So doing that shine and being able to move a bit more is really good. So I would, if you're gonna jump off plat, do something, the shine's the best option there. That was a beautiful raid on the spot dodge. Going down on Falco up tilt's tough. I mean, you're bound to get caught eventually. Yeah, how did that happen? Yeah. That was really good, but let's see. You got the bear. Nice hold position. Okay, yeah, that was a bad F smash. I assume that was a tech flub though. But again, you kind of just got killed for it. And I'm not going to be the asshole that says tech it there, because everyone's trying to. Yeah, I kind of just ran into that one. And right there, you were being pressured. You did a lot of good stuff in the first game where you avoided that type of pressure. You just leave the situation entirely, and you don't have to fight back. And right here, again, you could have went for Nair. Bear was kind of a weird spot that there's decision to do. So you got dash attack there, up tilt. That it happens. He kind of cornered himself there, but right there you took the laser and you shielded. I don't think that was a horrible option, but instead of going for this there, I would have just wave dash back. That would have been a way better option, because you would be center stage, exactly where you capitalize on most of your openings, or where you can get most of your openings, and instead you tried to pressure him here, and he up tilted you, and now you cornered yourself, and look at that. You didn't sweet spot, I assume you didn't do that. See, there you jumped immediately when you were pressured at ledge, and you got punished for it. Again, you should try that edge cancel those times. That was another beautiful up tilt. And right here, you're gonna do the same thing. That was a great recovery to ledge. Don't do that. Just don't. And there again, you jumped to ledge, or jumped to side plat, and you got punished for it. So what I would try and do there, if you're not gonna ledge dash, you might as well just stay on platform, light shield, or just stay on stage, because you kind of just let yourself be quick a bit more. Like, you could have, right there, you could have just stayed on stage, waited for him to bait that out, and then you could have ran through and stayed in center stage. So, I would say you're forcing yourself into the corner a bit too much, and you stopped using that run and shine. So I would just try and do that more.